Come and listen to a story from a 20-something guy who would tell a life experience and eat a slice of pie, but his story might be long and also pie is hard to make, so I'll sit here on this couch and eat a piece of cake. All of that to say, this week I'm doing a couch vlog. And eating some leftovers. Hope you don't mind. Today I'm going to dive into a much more personal topic. My favorite moment. Specifically a moment where I learned something new and amazing through a rather odd life-changing experience. For instance, when my short film Calvin's Fall went viral, or when I realized that film school was actually optional, or when I had my first kiss. Shut up! I've actually never shared this moment with anyone before, so watch out. Things are about to get personal. Imagine, if you will, 16-year-old me. The year is 2010. You live in your parents' garage. You just changed to going to online school as a sophomore, and you're in your transitioning period between being a game designer and being a filmmaker. One day, my friend Ryan approaches me, asking for my help with a history project. Not with a short film, but with a video game. Ryan and his partner were playing History Wheel of Fortune with the class. They had the spinner made, they just needed an automated game board. For anyone who's never seen Wheel of Fortune, they basically just asked me to program a game of Hangman. I needed to create a simple program that you could type a letter into and it would either show up in the sentence or it would say that it's not there and it would send it to the graveyard. Now, while typically I just help my friends with their school projects because I know how important education is for other people, Ryan insisted on paying me $20 for this job. Plus, he brought me lunch twice while I was working on it. I want to take this time to complain to Walmart that they didn't have any mugs in stock that said both World's Greatest Boss and World's Best Friend on both sides. Now, the main reason Ryan wanted to pay me is because I was only going to have 3 days to work on this thing. 1 day of making a quick playable prototype, 1 day of frantic graphic design, and 1 relentless day of programming. Ryan checked in between days to bring me tacos and see how the progress was going. And then came the final day. I had a printout of all the phrases that I needed to program into the game, along with the topics that would be listed just below them on screen. So I was programming in my bedroom out in my parents' garage for roughly 5 hours straight. Now, even to this day, when I'm doing long stretches of work, I typically always try to make a large amount of food that I just keep next to me and eat over the course of the time. Typically, I'll eat an entire frozen DiGiorno pizza, but this time, I went for a box of mac and cheese. Two worlds, one family. Trust your heart, let fate decide to guide these lives we see. Oh, that's much better. So picture this pathetic sight, alright? 16-year-old me, sitting in his parents' garage, programming a game of Hangman, eating what quickly became a massive bowl of cold mac and cheese, and running his hands through his hair every time the game loads with a syntax error. My favorite moment. Think about it. I love being creative. I love being artistic. I love programming. Darn it, I love mac and cheese. I'm sitting in my wasteland closet of a bedroom with my legs folded in my desk chair, my wireless keyboard in my lap. I quickly type up the next few lines of code, and then while I wait for it to load, I take a bite of my dinner. But it goes deeper than that. I'm not 100% positive, but I think this was the first time I was doing what I loved professionally. Yeah, it wasn't filmmaking, but it was this secluded little moment with myself that I realized my dreams could actually be real. I don't have to get a dead-end job and work the rest of my life because I found a way to do what I love at home and get paid for it. It was a strange little moment, but it's always been special to me as the moment I started working towards my future. A few years later, I started working on my filmmaking more seriously. A paradise untouched by man! While I'm not making much, I am in fact making money off of my short films. My numbers are growing every day, and every day I get closer to working full-time in my chosen field. And on that day that I leave my part-time job and make my first paycheck as a filmmaker, you better believe I'm going to be eating cold mac and cheese. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have a favorite moment you want to share, post it down in the comments. And if you have a topic for next week's vlog, you can post that too. You can ask something simple like, how do you eat an Oreo? Every cookie that I eat, I drown in milk. I dunk my hand in, completely submerging the cookie in the milk, and I wait for the air bubbles to stop. Or something more fundamentally bizarre, like, what animal would you like to be? If I were to change right now into an animal, I would want to be a blue jay. A tiny, adorable, super strong talking blue jay. For a brief while, I would still want to be a waiter at my part-time job, so imagine this little blue jay flying up, carrying 5 plates, delivering your food, and then he whistles and chirps as he flies away. I'm saying I want to be a bird from Snow White, is what I'm saying. Click these links to watch my last short film, my last vlog, and subscribe for new vlogs every Saturday. Have a great week, guys. There's just so much cake here.